What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Rochelle, and I'm back with another video. Thank you guys for tuning in, liking, sharing, and subscribing. You guys are the bomb.com. Now in today's video, I am back with a update on my $200,000 debt confession series. If you know, you know. Your girl has been fully transparent about the money journey, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. If you are looking to pay off debt while winning with the money you already have, definitely tap into this channel. I'm your girl. I'm your girl. I am back with a very exciting update to our debt journey. And first off, shout out to everyone who watched my last video that cut off and let me know in the comments, text message, DMs. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are my accountability crew in every aspect of this channel. So thank you so much. I don't know what happened. It was an uploading issue, but hopefully it's resolved, and hopefully you guys are able to watch this full video start to finish because it is a tea-filled video. Okay, so per usual, I will be showing my progress inside of my undated income planner that you can grab from my website, rochelleadamson.com/shop. And I am rolling out another new product, which is going to be just a refresh on a product that I used to sell anyway, which was my debt tracker, because I feel like you need to see those numbers so you can see your progress and track it over time. Debt takes a lot longer to pay off nowadays because of high interest rates, low pay, and just a terrible trash economy in general. So I'm trying to give everything I think you could use in that journey. And of course, if you ain't got it right now, I understand. I'm going to have a freebie version for you to download. So run, don't walk to the website and check it out. Okay, so let's get started with, I got my notes to keep me on track today, y'all. Your girl's organized. Let's talk about our starting debt. Now, we started 2025 with a total debt balance of $282 and $282. So the exact amount was $282,537.28. Okay, so let's talk about the house, the rental property, the out-of-state rental property. It has a current value of $156,500. That's Zillow. I mean, I wasn't working any harder to find that value. We currently don't have a mortgage on the house, a primary mortgage in terms of money just for the mortgage loan. We do, however, have a HELOC, a line of credit attached to that as an investment property. And so that we were approved for initially $100,000. In the month of June, we were able to send $26,530 to the HELOC because we pretty much had it almost maxed out at like $94,000. So that brought the HELOC balance down to $67,970 and change. I talk more about that, why we were able to do what we did in my HELOC update video. Now, I don't have all the details yet to share with you why we had such a huge influx of income. I promise the video is forthcoming. We just have to wait for the dust to settle. Okay, so now let's talk about the car. We started with an initial car loan of just under $60,000. So this balance started at just about $60,000. We now have it down to $21,616. If you do the math, that means we have exactly 24 payments left on it to make. It has a current interest rate of 2.49%. We put no money down. We basically pay an extra $50 a month for interest. I've been tracking the interest month by month and sharing that progress with you guys. It just does not make sense for us to pay off the car right now. The only thing that it would do is give us a huge cash influx. So that is something that we will look forward to doing once this consumer debt is paid for. Because right now we're focused on high interest consumer debt. That's where we are with the car and the house and the HELOC. Now let's get into the juicy stuff. Let's talk about the credit cards. So in the month of June, we were able to pay off 7 credit cards. So the first card that we paid off in full was the AMEX credit card, which was $16,786. Then we paid off the Venture credit card, which was $15,304. We paid Discover off. I was really happy. If you know, you know. Like, I've been waiting to pay that off for a long time because that is the last credit card. Well, I'll say it was the first credit card that we got back into debt with. So imagine they've been making interest off of us for 3 years. But Discover 9847. We paid off both of our Apple cards. One was $5,685 and the other was $4,168. We paid off my business credit card, which usually has a zero balance, but we had to pay taxes for previous years. And so I threw it on there because we did not have that money saved. And if you want to know why I had a whole fiasco surrounding our tax situation, check out my playlist. I am cleaning up my playlist, y'all, so that you can get to these videos a lot easier, and I hope it helps. But my credit card, my business credit card, had $3,433 on it. And then Eva's credit card, she usually keeps a zero balance, but she is actually growing her business. She's scaling her business to the point where she has in-person sales. For the last few years, she's only had virtual sales, online sales. So now she is setting her business up so she can have pop-up shops, farmers markets, things like that. And so she had a credit card balance of $1,490, which homegirl was actively paying off. Okay, she did not need our help at all. Her business definitely can pay for itself, but we wanted to go ahead and just zero that out and make sure she stays debt free. That is our goal with her. So those 7 credit cards were paid in full. And then we had an extra $10,680 left over, which technically could have paid off another credit card, but we decided to focus on the high interest consumer debt. And so that went to the Sapphire credit card. We made a lump sum payment onto that one, $10,680. And so in total, in the month of June, we sent $67,393 to consumer credit cards. When I tell you, I just felt numb for the first couple of days once the transaction started clearing, and it really felt real. At first I thought I was dreaming because I've been waiting for a chance to really hit this debt hard. I mean, there were so many naysayers, so many people who were like, oh, you'll never be able to do it, just declare bankruptcy. And I truly considered it, and it just did not, we in so many different ways did not qualify. And so I said, instead of just doing nothing, I'm going to do something. And so we would just make lump sum payments when we could. $1,000 here, $3,000 there. $280,000 is such a big number. And so it felt hard. It felt harder than anything I've ever had to deal with before. But this huge month that we have is just going to power us forward to just get through the debt that we still have left, which I'm about to share with you guys now. So those 10 credit cards paid off in full, plus the Sapphire card that we're working on, plus the $26,530, which we are currently housing in the HELOC. We may have to spend some of it later on this year, not for sure, but for now we are back to velocity banking. Means that we were able to send a total of $93,923 to debt in the month of June. Now, that does not include minimum payments that we already had made on the credit cards, the car payment, and the regular HELOC payment that we already had scheduled. So we cleared $100,000 to debt in the month of June, like for sure. For sure. So that leaves us with 5 more credit cards, y'all, and then we will be done. Now, these are the high balance credit cards. So that's why we wanted to just focus on the ones that were lower and had the highest interest. Now we're going to look at the ones that have the highest balances, but the lower interest rates. So Sapphire is the one that we are attacking in the month of July. We really want to be able to pay this off and not look back. And so that would be $3,885 left that we have to pay off. I think we can do it. We actually have an IRS refund, a tax refund coming and hitting our account this month. So that I already know we'll go straight to it. We late, y'all. We had so many issues with our taxes in the last couple of years that I just wanted to just get it done all over again and just make sure we're good. So yeah, we just got our taxes done for 2024. The other 4 credit cards, the balances are $19,536, $21,899, $26,958, and $8,945. So if you add all of those 5 credit cards up, we still have to pay off another $81,223. Now we have a plan to pay off 3 more credit cards before the end of 2025. It's a hefty goal, but I do think we can make it. We've been running the numbers using our assistant chat. We've been doing all the things. So hopefully, we can make this thing happen while keeping our expenses low and growing our income. Now, life happens, so I'm not making no promises, but what I do know is that we are locked in. We have made some huge accomplishments in a very short amount of time. So that brings our total debt down to $170,809. Like, there's a 1 in the beginning of it now. Now, I'm still going to keep the 200K thumbnail energy going, because that's still $200,000 of debt. Honestly, that thumbnail could have had a 3 and been $300,000. But honestly, I was so overwhelmed with the numbers and felt so stuck and so down and out about it last year when I first started, crunching the numbers to bring this content to the channel. I wasn't even thinking. And I was like, yeah, I should have put it 300,000. But here we are. All that matters is that this number is going down. That means that we sent a total of $94,982 to debt in the month of June alone. So I am excited. I wanted to share that with you guys. And thank you for tuning into today's video. I will definitely be back with a July budget update, because now we got to rework some of those numbers. But please, if you are someone who is in debt right now and you are looking for a way to get started climbing your way out, use the free resources on my website, RochelleAdamson.com/shop. I have it on the main page and in the shop area. You just check out and your balance will say 0. And let me know in the comments what your plans are for the rest of 2025. Just because it's the month of July, that don't stop no show. We are kicking it into high gear. You can still accomplish your money goals in 2025. I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, you know what it is. Peace, love, and budgets.